What is up there, YouTube? This is J-Man Time, and today I have another video on a modern European navy still serving or still operating in the 21st century. And in this video we're going to go over the small Hungarian river flotilla that operates on Hungary's section of the Danube River. Now, the nation of Hungary has had a river navy or river division or river flotilla since the fall of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1918. The first independent Hungarian river flotilla was created in 1918 during the era of the Hungarian Soviet Republic and was made up of ex-Austro-Hungarian monitors and river gunboats. This river flotilla continued to expand into the 1920s and 30s, expanded even more during the Second World War, to a point where the Hungarian river flotilla was the fifth largest river flotilla operating in Eastern Europe after the Soviet, German, Romanian, and Polish river flotillas of the 1920s and 40s and during the Second World War. After World War II, Hungary will become a Soviet republic a second time, and during this time period, they would start building many of their own vessels for the second time. Some of these vessels are actually still in service to this present day. So let's go over the modern ships serving in the modern Hungarian river flotilla as of 2023. And we're going to go from the oldest class to the newest class. And the oldest class of vessels serving in the modern Hungarian river flotilla is the Hungarian AN2 class. The AN2 class are a class of Hungarian river minesweepers that were constructed between 1952 and 1956 and entering service in that same time period of 1952 through 1956 during the era of the Second Hungarian Soviet Republic, or the Hungarian People Republic as it is known internationally. These vessels had a displacement of 10.5 tons and were armed with one 12.7mm Soviet DSHK heavy machine gun. Their speed is 13 knots or 24 kilometers per hour, and they have a crew of 7. Now, more than a dozen of these vessels were constructed between 1952 and 1956, and they served all the way up until the 1980s and early 1990s until the collapse of the Hungarian People's Republic, which was later reformed into the modern state of Hungary. Afterwards, these ships were later placed in storage, and 5 of these vessels were later refurbished between the years of 2005 and 2007, with these 5 vessels still serving today in the year of 2023. These vessels were slightly upgraded, as their DSHK heavy machine gun was later upgraded to the Russian NSKV heavy machine gun, which is also manufactured in Hungary. These are the oldest vessels currently serving in the modern Hungarian river flotilla as of the year of 2023, the AN2 class of river minesweepers from 1952 1956. The second oldest class of vessels serving in the modern Hungarian river flotilla is the Yugoslav-made Nestin class of river minesweepers / river gunboats that were constructed between 1976 and 1980. At least a dozen of these vessels were sold to Hungary by Yugoslavia in the 1980s. These vessels have a displacement of 61 tons, and their main armament are 2 20mm Zestava M75 autocannons and one 20mm Zestava M71 autocannon, along with one Strela 2 anti-aircraft manpad. They also carry 18 naval mines and also double as both minesweepers and mine layers. These vessels have a speed of 18 knots and they have a crew of 7. Most of the Hungarian Nestin class were decommissioned in the early 1990s following the end of the Hungarian People's Republic, but 3 of these vessels were ultimately refurbished and still serve in the Hungarian river flotilla to this day, as some of the larger vessels in the Hungarian river flotilla. The Nestin class of Yugoslav-built minesweeper / mine layers from the 1970s and 80s. In the 2000s, Hungary became a NATO member, and as a result, Hungary now has access to NATO standard equipment that includes riverine craft or river patrol vessels constructed by NATO countries. And the first class of NATO-built warships or patrol craft to enter the Hungarian river flotilla was the American Zodiac Pro 850 class or 850 type of river patrol boats or special forces river patrol craft that entered service with the Hungarian River Flotilla in the year of 2009. In 2009, Hungary purchased 2 of these vessels from the United States, and they are some of the faster vessels in the Hungarian River Flotilla. These vessels have a displacement of around 10 tons maximum. Their main armament is 2 7.62mm M134 GAU-17 miniguns or Gatling guns, and they are also fitted with 2 7.62mm M240 light machine guns and 1 12.7mm Browning M2 Browning heavy machine gun. They are also equipped with 2 40mm Mark 19 automatic grenade launchers and have a speed of 40 knots or 74 km per hour or 46 miles per hour and a crew of 4. Currently, there are 2 of these vessels serving in the Hungarian River Flotilla as of the year of 2023. The American Zodiac Pro 850 class of Special Forces River Patrol craft from 2009. Much later in the year of 2021, Hungary ordered their most modern vessel to serve in the Hungarian River Flotilla, and these are the American-made SOCR, or the Special Operations Craft Riverine, a type of American Special Forces River Patrol craft that were developed in the 2010s. Hungary purchasing 3 of these vessels in the year of 2021, making them the most modern vessels in the Hungarian River Flotilla. The main armament is 2 7.62mm M134 GU-17 miniguns again, along with 2 7.62mm M240 light machine guns, and again 1 12.7mm M2 Browning heavy machine gun, and 2 40mm Mark 19 grenade launchers, automatic grenade launchers. The speed is the same as the Zodiac at 40 knots or 74 km per hour or 46 miles per hour, and they too have a crew of 4 but can carry upwards to 8 maximum. These vessels entered service in the year of 2021 and are the most modern vessels to serve in the Hungarian River Flotilla as of the year of 2023. The American SOCR, or Special Operations Craft Riverine, a type of Special Forces Patrol craft from the 2010s, 2020s. And that's basically it. These are the modern vessels serving in the modern Hungarian River Flotilla based on the Danube River since the 1950s, in the case of the oldest vessel on this list. Of the oldest class of vessel on this list, which of your favorite? If you ask me, my favorite is the AN2, because it is the oldest class of Hungarian vessel, and it's one of the few Hungarian-built vessels still serving in the Hungarian River Flotilla in the year of 2023. So what do you all think of these vessels? Please tell me in the comment section below, and until next time, this was J-Man Time, signing off.